Friday night to you. Sports fans, you've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. And last year they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
The first guy you have to box out, Dwight. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Howard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this one.
Quality look.
Whoa! I can't believe
what
that.
I just saw.
Oh, my.
Unreal.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
The drive by James. Pass to Bull. He's looking for LeBron and finds it.
Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
LeBron shot is off. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Count that one for Dort.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Lakers trail by 9. Smart wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. It's Dort on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. James with a deep 3. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the Lakers 13. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Kennard. Back to James. Screen by Bull. LeBron drives in. Oh, that's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Bull defending. Vanderbilt with the steal. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Good. And 12 points for LeBron.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Alexander, muscles it in.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Here's Doncic. And good that time. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines. Williams.
Vanderbilt misses. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Smart. Nothing on the board. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with the screen. Doncic with it. Dort covering. And it's Doncic missing. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Bol. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like seeing Bol be aggressive inside and not allowing physical defense to bother his shot.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Hachimura. To the paint. Looking for Kennard. He gets it in there. And stolen by Wallace. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 16.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Doncic, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace outside. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Mitchell right side. Reeves with the rebound. Unhindered, going all the way. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Here's Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. To the inside. Pass to Wallace. Lets a floater go. No good on the shot. Lakers trailed by 12. LeBron with it. Mathurin picks him up. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Cannot leave Howard alone on the offensive glass. When you do, he's making you pay for that mistake.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And Ayton stays with it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Floats one up. Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And LeBron throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-man.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Mitchell left side. Howard in the post. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Oh, Luka taking the bump.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Outside Mathurin. A rebound by the Lakers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Substitution on the court.
1:58 left in the third. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pass to Holmgren. The shot from the low post is good.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Bol up top. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Bol's got his second bucket tonight.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for Oklahoma City. They have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good, Wallace. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Pass to Kennard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Kennard's got his first bucket of the night.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's got great form and continues to look confident.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Here's SGA. Yep, it counts. SGA's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. James right side. And Bol wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. The shot, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Los Angeles, 46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Mathurin. And Bol pulls it down.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. James. The Thunder pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Mathurin. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Bol. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
LeBron left side. Pass to Bol. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. James looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron all alone at the stripe. That's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Mathurin. Stolen by Smart. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
At one point, they led by 16. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Doncic. Shoots the 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Cleared away by James. That does not go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
I'll tell you what, the muscle of Howard still very impressive, brushing the contact off like it wasn't even there.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
James with it. Mathurin picks him up. And that one is good.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Outside Mathurin. Now Dort. Misses the three. A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Three. Good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Screen by Bol. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Lakers trail by 9. Missed on the three. Lou Dort. And he does not hit.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. The young fella showing leadership right there. James, big time shot.
The three goes down.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic there for the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 9 points. And yeah, it's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.